Hey, what's up everybody? This is Like It's 1985, and today we are going to take a look at Transformers Go BUDORA. Now, this figure is a recolor and retool of the Hasbro release Voyager class Grimwing and Darksteel. So I personally like this coloring better, and that's why I decided to pick up this version as opposed to Hasbro's versions. Now, this is a really nice figure. The joints on my particular figure are really tight, so I am actually kind of surprised about that, because I thought typically with mold reuses, it degrades over time. The joints here are very tight, which is nice. And let's go ahead and start off the review by looking at BUDORA's weapon here. And it just pegs into either forearm. Let me go ahead and remove this here. And we can take a closer look at it here. It's actually really nicely detailed. Sculpting is nice. There's some nice symbols there on the actual main part of the weapon here, as well as on this section here. So some really nice sculpting. Now the gimmick is you load in this golden colored projectile, and you're supposed to pull back on the string here, and once you pull back on the string, you should be able to push this button here forward, and it should fire forward. Now this actually can cover up this section here like that, so you do have that as well as an option. So it's a nice little gimmick, pretty cool, and it's big enough here. This part here is big enough that you can fit around, Deluxe class and Voyager class Autobots. So that's kind of cool. So there's that weapon, and it mounts again on the side of either forearm. Of course, you can peg it in back here for storage if you want to. So for this type of effect like that, you can certainly do that if you wish. And I would say overall, I like this figure not only because of the fact that it's black and this dark red, almost like a maroon color, but it reminds me a bit of the Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Megatron figure. Let's take a look at the head sculpt here. Really fantastic. Lots of nice silver and gold there. Nice sculpt. You can take a look at the chest area here. Again, nice silver and gold. You got the Predacon symbol there, and some more symbols on this side of the chest piece there. The wings here, you can see, have some detail there in terms of symbols. So really, a really nice looking figure. And again, just on the color alone, it's a very striking figure with the dark maroon, reddish color, the black, the golds, the silvers. Really, really fantastic. It's more than 2 times the price of the Hasbro release, but in my opinion, I think it's worth it if you really like the color scheme. Let's go ahead and go over articulation now. There is an issue that this shares with the previous releases with Grimwing and Darksteel, since they're essentially the same mold, is the fact that you have the shoulder sections here. There's a gap, but not only that, there's no way to connect these two sections here to the main central section of the robot mode here. Some nice detailing there. You can see right there where my thumb is. There's some nice detailing there, but there's no way to really connect these two pieces together. So you have a little bit of a flop here. Like I said before, though, overall the figure itself, the joints are really tight, and I think I just lucked out maybe on this one, because I expected them to be a lot looser than they really are. So articulation, well, let's start with the wings. You can, if you want, bring out these gold bits here. That's the degree they go up like that, and you have that type of effect, which is pretty cool. And the wings, taking a look this way, you have articulation like that, and like that, and a little bit of up and down, although it's not really supposed to move up and down, but you can move them up like this if you wanted to, really, but that's not the official transformation. So you do have that. Then you have the head itself, appears to be on a ball joint, so wide range of articulation there, up, down, around, no problems there. Shoulders, you can see that joint there moving, really nice swivel joint there, and nice detail on that inner part of it. So shoulders go around arms out to the side, bicep swivel, a bend at the elbow, and then you have the hand itself is nicely articulated with a swivel, as you can see there. You do have the thumb here, which moves on a swivel due to the transformation. And then not only the swivel joint, but you have this in and out motion like that. That's so that they can transform it into the beast form, and that becomes the claw for beast form. So lots of nice articulation there at the wrist. There is no waist articulation though, unfortunate. Yeah, there's no waist articulation there. Legs forward, back, out to the side, no problems. You can see the joint there. In and out like that. Swivel at the thigh. Bend at the knee. Nice bend there. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Very, very cool. I do like that. So you can imagine this guy, this figure in a really dynamic pose there. Really cool. I just noticed there's some more symbols here along the knee and shin armor there. Really nice. This part here moves, but that's for the transformation, allowing the joint to transform into the hind legs for beast form. So that technically doesn't count. You have this heel here, heel spur rather, provides back support with the wings and so forth. That provides some nice back support. And then you have the ball joint ankle. So nice movement there. The shoulder armor does move up and down. On the chest here, you have these bits that move as well on a swivel joint. So there is additional weaponry found on the shoulders. These gold pieces here do unpeg, and they both can be placed in the hands, as you can see here, for this type of effect. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at some size comparisons. Alright, so let's go ahead and have a look at BUDORA here in beast form. So in beast form, what you can do if you want to, you can take the weapon slash drone here, and you can peg him in on the back. And in fact, this is what the instructions illustrate you can do with the weapon drone here. So you can do that. There's also a peg, of course, back here, which you could also insert the drone onto the back here, something like that. So there is that option there. And articulation, same articulation, just different uses here in beast form. Of course, you have articulation at the wings here, as such, all the way up like that to the side. These bits here articulate as well. And then you have, you actually have jaw articulation here as well, like that. It is hard to get the jaw open once it's closed like that, so just be aware of that. Really nice head sculpt there. Articulation there. Ball joint going into the base of the head, and then a swivel joint there that connects to the neck. Then you got the joint here at the front legs here, or forelegs. So like that, around, bending, and then you have articulation there. And in a similar fashion back here, you actually have articulation as well. Swivel, bend, and swivel. So obviously the same articulation as in robot mode, just with a different type of effect here. Alright, so my final thoughts on Transformers Go! Voyager class BUDORA. Yes, it's a retool and a recolor of the Hasbro released Grimwing figure. Yes, I do realize that. However, I really do dig the color combination here with the dark maroon, the black, the golds, the silvers. Really a fantastic color combination. All the joints on this figure are nice and tight, which is good, and I didn't expect that, so I was pleasantly surprised by that as well. Alright, well thanks for watching. This has been my review of Transformers Go! Voyager class BUDORA. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.